What's happening? Yes, I've decided to start saying that. Maybe. I might not say that anymore. To anyone who doesn't know, that's what Zayn Malik used to say all the time when they did their video diaries and stuff like that before, a while ago. So that's what Zayn Malik always said. Sorry, my hands are really shaky. I'm really pissed off and upset. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, when I get upset, I will usually put something on Facebook. Because what I do is, when I post something on Facebook, the people from my church, they gather together and try to help me through it. It's not that I want to hate on someone, it's that if I need support, if I put it on Facebook, all the people from my church that support me are friends with me on Facebook. But I need to be figuring this out, because one of my friends on Facebook keeps calling my mom and telling her every time I say anything. And then, you know what? It's not that I don't want her to find out. It's that I don't want her to find out from someone else. Because I try to everything I post on Facebook, exactly what I posted, I've said that to her. And she just blows it off. But whoever is getting on my Facebook page, reading my messages, and calling her, please stop. I don't know if it's anyone who'd be watching this, or maybe if someone knows who's doing it. Please stop. Okay, I try telling her myself. I don't want other people telling her. I mean, what she's doing isn't right. But everyone is I think I know who it is, but I don't want to say it, and if I'm wrong, so if you guys know who it is, please try to figure it out for me, because what she's doing isn't right. And it's getting really hard for me, and she doesn't even seem to realize how much I need her, and she thinks that I'm just doing it to complain and stuff, but no, I'm crying out for help. I want her to be there for me. I want to have a mother. I don't want to be the mom of the house. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be upset all the time. So, and I'm not trying to complain about her, because I just thought about it. It's kind of what it sounds like I'm doing here. No. I'm hoping maybe she'll figure out that I'm 100% serious when I say I can't take it anymore. She doesn't realize how bad it's gotten. And she always said, if it gets bad, just tell me and we can help you. And I try telling her and she doesn't listen. So whoever keeps telling her everything I'm putting on Facebook, please stop. A while back, I did a video, and I explained, it was called Me, I think I called it Me, and I kind of explained what was going on in my life, but I explained my brother's side of the story, and then I said I was going to tell you about myself and my depression, but then I decided I wasn't going to. I told you guys about my brother, and I wasn't going to tell you guys about me. But I think what I'm going to do today is I'm not going to go into complete depth, but just kind of tell you about me. So if you guys don't want to just sit and listen to me ramble about random crap that's happened in my life, you guys can click off, because that's all I'm doing for the rest of the time. Yeah, so, I think it started getting really, really bad right before the end of the school year last year. My brother left. To anyone that goes to my school, he left on the day of BandFest. So that gives you a rough estimate, and I didn't get to go to the airport with them. I saw him for about half an hour, and then he was just gone. Just completely gone from everything. Like, I couldn't seem to see, like, before you could see little signs of him everywhere, you know? Maybe he threw something and it was sitting on the floor, or maybe, like, I'm in his old room right now, maybe he had stuff all over his floor, but no, it was gone. And before then, I was still broken, but it wasn't quite as bad, because even though Jonathan was very violent with me, and he hurt me, and he picked on me, and made fun of me to the point to where, like, I still hear his voice in my head calling me those names, but he still loved me, and I knew that even though he was going through a hard time, and he was insulting me, he still loved me, and he still cared for me, and I had that one person I could look up to. But it was just, he was just gone. And before, I was the suffering silence, you know, if you're mad, don't talk about it, pretend you're okay. If you want to cry, hide it, don't let your sisters see it, whatever you do. And then after he left, I changed a lot. To anyone who knew me last year and now knows me this year, if I'm sad, I don't hide it. I'll sit alone and listen to my music and not talk to anybody. Whenever you see me sitting alone and the Ballhagens aren't sitting with me, that means that I'm having just one of those days. And everything's been kind of going wrong for me lately. So when you guys see me at school sitting alone, don't think it's because, you know, the Ballhagens ditched me or anything, because they're sweet and they don't want to leave me alone, but sometimes you just have those days, and yeah. But so recently, my mom found a new boyfriend, and that's kind of been the stem of a lot of the stuff going on, because it's not that she has a boyfriend. I'm cool with it if she has a boyfriend, but it's like she cares more about him than me. And I know that's like, oh, all kids think about their step-parents, but no, you don't. Like, this isn't normal. It's not normal behavior, you know? It's not like I look at my mom and be like, oh, every teenage girl goes through this. No, most people don't go through this. Most people don't have to try to deal with this. Most people don't have to try to get over this. And most of the time, if people do have something this bad going on, they have someone they can turn to, but I don't. I have my videos. I have this right here, what I'm doing right now. This is how I get over it. And I do have a couple friends that I can talk to, but it's just, when I'm doing the videos, it's like I'm not actually talking to anybody. It's just a video. When I'm making it, it's like, well, no one's going to see this. I can say whatever I want, and no one's going to think about it. But, I mean, I know people see it eventually, but, like, when I'm doing the video, it's just different from talking to someone in real life. And I know it's hard. I know that there's some other kids in our school with divorced parents, or step-parents, or maybe even you're getting abused, or anything that's going wrong. Just hang in there. I wasn't going to say anything, but I think I'm going to share something about myself that there's only one person, two people who know this about me, but I've come really, really close to cutting. I've never actually cut. My arms are fine, but I've come incredibly close a couple times. And I've talked to my counselor about it, and I'm getting more help for it, but it just seems to keep getting worse and worse. And the thoughts, you know, it just keeps popping in my head, well, maybe if you cut yourself it'd be better, you know, and stuff like that. But when you're having those thoughts, anyone else who might be thinking like that, you have to just kind of step back and look at it and be like, what's it going to do? You're going to hurt yourself, and then you get to go and let other people hurt you. What's the point in that? You need to be bringing yourself up, okay? If other people are hurting you, don't join them. Don't hurt yourself too. Try to bring yourself up. Do something for you. Find something creative and do it, and do something that you enjoy. And just be careful, because it's not worth it to cut, no matter how depressed you are, no matter how upset you are, and you just I don't even know how to explain it. I'm able to talk myself out of it. And hopefully you guys are the same. Alright, well, yeah, this is a sadder, more serious vlog, but I'm gonna go now, okay? I love you guys. You guys are all amazing, and you guys are just awesome, and I love you guys. Have a great day, and until I see you guys again, bye!